do you feel with you guys working your way back into the game and Durant being out that you guys missed an opportunity here?
Well, anytime we lose, we feel like we missed an opportunity. It's they hit bigger shots probably than we did, so they did their part. It was just, again, few loose balls, few rebounds. We just didn't come up with, which we have been. We started the game well, but then they got up on us 20 points. It's hard to battle all the way back, which we did, and then go into the fourth quarter, we're tied, and we just didn't get it done.
James was so good for most of the game, but kind of quiet in the fourth. What did you see down the stretch from him?
Well, he kind of let it go a little bit, but we scored every time that he was kind of quiet, and he reads that. We just weren't real sharp early. When we went down 20, then it looked like we gathered it and righted ourselves. But a lot of times when you do that, you exhale a little bit, and they're good. Can't do it.
Mike, how do you look at things now, going back to Houston down 3-2? How do you look at the series now?
Well, obviously now, we got 2 more games. Got to win them both. It's just the most win, but we know that. This is the most win tonight. And then if it is the most win tomorrow, it's always the most win. So we'll be ready. Now it's just a time to gather our energy and see what happens on Friday. But, we're home and try to get a win and come back up here and get one.
James, you've obviously carried the load offensively all year long. You checked back in with a little over 7 minutes left and only took 1 shot the rest of the way. Why weren't you more involved down the stretch offensively?
I don't know. I gotta go back and look at the game, but whether it's other guys who are getting shots, open looks, trying to make the right plays in certain parts of the game, I'm not sure.
What was your all state of mind seeing like a friend of you all like KD is going down like that?
What was the question?
I said, what was your all state of mind just seeing a friend of you all, KD, go down like that?
As a basketball player, we don't wish injury on nobody. So hopefully he's all right, and hopefully he gets healed quick.
Yeah, you hate to see anybody go down, especially somebody we know that well, and we want their best shot. You know what I mean? And we know that that's their go-to guy or whatnot. So hopefully he's all right. So we'll see.
When you come back from as much as you did down 20, take a lead, and KD is out, was there a tendency to almost relax for a moment, to almost as if the work had been done at that point?
No, I don't think we ever relaxed. It was just a few big plays. We just got to be better. We got to rebound and let this one go too. It's over, done with. We can't get it back. We got to go back home and take care of Game 6.
Just to reiterate on KD, right calf strain, MRI tomorrow, travel to be determined for Game 6.
We don't know for right now, but if he is out for an extended period of time, how much onus are you looking at Steph going forward in his play?
If Kevin is out, then what you saw in the fourth quarter is what you're going to have to see going forward. We're going to have to find a way. Got it done today. I don't know if you're a soccer fan, but Liverpool yesterday came out with just one of the great wins in soccer history. And after the match, their manager, Jurgen Klopp, said the young kids in Liverpool are probably asleep by now, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it, but our boys are fucking giants. That's what he said. I know how he feels, so I apologize to my mom, who is probably watching, but our guys are fucking giants. Like, that was an unbelievable victory tonight. Sorry, Mom.
Were you able to talk to Kevin?
Yeah.
How is he doing?
He's disappointed, but he's excited for our guys and for our victory, but we'll see what happens the next couple of days.
How do you think your guys responded after Kev went out with the injury, and then you have to adapt how you play, per se, when he leaves the game and he's not coming back?
Well, they responded beautifully, and yeah, we have to play differently because he's such a huge part of what we do. And I think you saw Steph go into a different mode when Kevin went out. He knew he had to be the offensive fulcrum. He knew things were going to run through him, and he took over that fourth quarter. It wasn't a great night for him until that point, but he was brilliant in the fourth when we absolutely needed it.
Steve, you've shortened the rotation quite a bit for this series. Will fatigue and injuries force you to go deeper than you have the first 5 games?
Yeah, I mean, with Kevin out, it changes everything. So we'll have to reconfigure the rotation, and we'll have time to do that on the plane tomorrow with the staff, and we'll figure it out and try to go from there.
I know it's been reported as a calf. There was concern about it possibly being an Achilles at some point. That has 100% been ruled out, though.
Yeah, it's not the Achilles, and that was my first question, and I was assured that it's the calf. It's a calf strain and not the Achilles.
Steve just said how you guys have been through everything the last 5 years, losing players to injuries, and how much are you proud of this group for responding once Kevin went down?
You lose your best players, it's deflating, but you got a lot of competitors on this team who play a great heart. Guys stepped up. Steph came alive. Kevon Looney, can't say enough about his performance. 5 offensive rebounds, that's just heart right there.
What do y'all remember from that crazy sequence that ended with that layup with about 4 seconds to go?
I remember falling out of bounds. Might have been pushed, but it's whatever. I just wanted to give it up. I saw Loon come to the corner. I was trying to get it right back, and Sean made a great play on the ball, just hustle, and had an easy layup on the rim, so might as well take it.
I couldn't believe this man took that layup. That's what I was thinking. We made it, though.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
How hard is it to stay focused when you see, one of your best players limp out, and obviously a friend and a teammate during that situation? And either of you can answer that.
The reason that you kind of lose your momentum as a team, and we didn't really have any momentum, but you're more so just worried about your teammate, the injury. That looked like it was way worse than the calf strain. And so you're just kind of worried about that, and that kind of takes over your mind. But I think we did a great job of kind of fighting through that and doing whatever we needed to do to put ourselves in position to win the game.
What is your recipe for these playoffs? Obviously, every series, every season, you've been playing off the charts, but what type of bunny rabbit energizes you, to play at this level?
I think as a competitor, these are the moments that you live for. This is every game matters, every possession matters. It's do or die at this time, and no one wants to go home early. We pride ourselves on trying to win championships, and I know the way I'm paid to play this way during the playoffs, and my teammates expect me to play this way during the playoffs. And so as much as you want to get out here and play well for yourself, I don't want to let these guys down, because everybody's bringing what they bring to the table. It's on me to get out there and do my job to the best of my ability, and I've been fortunate and blessed to have some great games and some great playoff runs.
Is their defense doing anything that is kind of getting you off rhythm or getting you out of your comfort zone, would you say?
They play physical and they switch a lot. We've seen it so many times. Trying to assess the night tonight, I think I got a lot of good looks early and just didn't make them. Kind of vibe right now where my expectations, how I shoot the ball normally, are always there. And sometimes you just go through some rough patches, and one thing you can't lose is confidence and aggressiveness, and second half was better. Eventually it'll break through, I'll get back to kind of how I expected to shoot the ball. But other stuff in terms of just being aggressive, trying to make plays and get the offense rolling like we normally do is the key.
Would you say that fourth quarter was
it was a breakthrough for sure. For sure. I wasn't ready for that question.
At the end of the game, you kind of crouched down on the court. It looked like you were either taking a deep exhale or saying something to yourself. What did you think about that finish?
All the things that happened tonight in terms of how we started the game, got out to the huge lead, kind of flamed out there in the second quarter. We could have expanded that lead and missed a lot of shots. What happens to KD in the third, where a tough situation that you see a guy who's been playing amazing for so long head back to the locker room, and it's kind of uncertainty about what's going on there. Honestly, it was a little deflating for a second, and then we rallied. And so all the different roller coaster of emotions tonight. At the end of the day, it's about winning and losing and trying to just endure to the finish line, and we were able to do that tonight. Now we got some more work to do on Friday in Houston, and great opportunity for us to finish the series.
How big will that challenge be if you guys don't have Kevin, and also the fact that the home team has won every game in this series? You guys could try to break that on Friday.
We've had the next man up mentality for a long time now, and it'll be challenging. Obviously, again, it's tough to replace the output that KD's been doing this whole entire playoff run, but just claw our way to one more win, no matter what it takes, to be honest. And we're excited about it. It's a big win for us today. Carry that momentum to Friday.
Steve Kerr said that when Kevin went out, he sensed that you sort of went into a different mode. Do you think in the fourth quarter you just started playing better, or did you actually sort of shift your mindset?
No, I thought I was aggressive the whole game. I just missed shots. And right before KD got hurt, I missed a layup right at the rim and a wide open three in transition. That was like the lowest point of the game for me in terms of just searching. But when he went out, you finally got the ball in your hands, try to initiate the offense, and shots went in. So again, it's all about not losing confidence in yourself and just find a way to find any type of life on the offensive end. Clay was amazing, hit some big shots. Draymond hit that big three. Looney gave us a lot of good opportunities on second chance, with the offensive rebounds, and everybody just found, we dug deep collectively. So big way to respond to an unfortunate situation.
Over the last 3 years, when you guys have had that experience when he's not on the floor, what do you think changes the most?
We have certain play calls that we call just for KD to get him into the right spots to take advantage of different mismatches, and those play calls may go away, but the main identity of who we are offensively is, moving the ball, moving bodies, trying to create good looks with regular motion offense and things like that. And so it's going to be really key for us, if he can't play on Friday, to execute at a high level on those opportunities. Take care of the basketball, turn defense into offensive opportunities in transition. Just try to make them work on the defensive end, every possession.
Draymond said he was surprised Klay took that last layup with a couple seconds left. What was going through your mind with kind of the hectic nature of that last sequence?
It was wild. When he first gave it up to Andre and was trying to get it back, it was kind of jumbled up right there. At the end of the day, whether he tried to run the clock out or get a foul or get a bucket, we ran enough time off the clock and just found a way to secure the possession. I'm sure if he had to take it back, he probably would have just kept the ball and tried to get a foul there and knock down 2 free throws, but it obviously worked out. He found an opportunity to finish. He was composed when he had the ball, considering all the chaos, which is kind of crazy. I think Klay would be the only type of dude that could do that in that situation, for sure.